My epic commanders! This is not a free-to-play showcase. This is my main account showcase. And it was supposed to be during the 2.5 anniversary, but unfortunately I got a little busy and I wasn't able to record. This is a couple days after the 2.5 anniversary. Arcana just came out, so that's where we're at right now, as you can see. And we're already in Arcana's event story, so there's that. We haven't rolled for Mihara's Pain Eater costume yet, but most likely after this showcase, I will be rolling for it just before it goes away. Now, I just want to put the disclaimer out there right away that this is my main account. This is the main account I've started with. It's a day one account. I do put money into this game, and the summon videos you've been seeing on my channel are usually from my main account. If I do summons on my free-to-play account, they'll be on my YouTube shorts majority of the time. Sometimes I do a special video for my free-to-play account summons, and that'll be a regular video, but that's how everything is structured on this channel. And there's a reason why I separated my main account to my free-to-play account, and I do a lot of content around my free-to-play account, is to show you guys that you guys are able to get to a point where my free-to-play account is. You just need to dedicate some time. And when I mean free-to-play account, I mean $0 have been spent on that particular account. It was originally my beginner guide account. I put up a poll some time ago asking you guys if you guys want a updated beginner guide, and that is in the works at the moment. It's a big project, so you guys are gonna have to give me a little bit of time for that. I apologize. It's supposed to be out during the 2.5 anniversary, but once again, I don't have a lot of free time at the moment, but I will do my best to get that ball rolling. And like my other two main account showcases that I've done before, I will be disclosing how much money I spent on this account, so you guys could shame me for being a whale or shame me for being a light spender or a low spender. It's up to your criteria at this, but this amount that I'm going to disclose is the full lifetime of this account. As of today, at the time of this recording, I have spent a total amount of $4,080 USD. And mind you, that's the whole lifespan of this account. Now let's break that down even further. 2.5 anniversary, that's about 30 months. I've spent $4,080 USD. Now if we were to divide that into 30 months, I spent on average every month $136. Since the second anniversary to now, I have spent significantly less. So for my 1.5 showcase to my 2.5 showcase, that's about almost $1,000. But from my second anniversary to my 2.5 showcase, it dropped down to about 500, which is still a lot of money. But in this economy at the moment, yeah, your boy likes laying in a warm bed and making sure his tum-tum is full. So please remember that while you watch this showcase. Do not prioritize gambling or your gacha funds over your bills and being able to eat, and also laying in a warm bed at night. Now I'm going to explain what I have been spending my money on from the second anniversary to now. So from the second anniversary to now, I have stopped picking up the step up packages. I have not picked up any of the step up packages since then. Right now, I'm just picking up the gacha skins and the mission passes. Those are the only two things that I've been spending my money on at the moment because I like all the costumes. The costumes look great, but with the gacha costumes, it's $60 or $50. So don't be me, guys. Do not spend $50 going to pity every time. So with that V per jump scare, we're going to start off with the main roster showcase. And we're going to be doing it the same way as we do the free-to-play account showcase, which is we start off with the Nikke roster. So if you guys remember from my previous main account showcase, or if you're new, my strongest unit is all the way to the left, and that is Laplace, then Modernia. Even though Modernia is the wife, Modernia is everything. Unfortunately, the blondes love me on my account. If we go to Laplace real quick, she has about 20,000, 30,000. There you go. I can't do math, but she has 30,000 more combat power over Modernia. But I'm assuming that that's because of her treasure buff. I can't wait for Modernia to get her treasure because your boy just needs one more copy. And as you see to the left, we have the 3-star doll already. Your boy is ready. Your boy is waiting in the shadow so I could strike. But let's keep going down the list. So we have Helm. Helm got her favorite item. I'm about 50 away from getting the last star on her favorite item, but this is what her skill levels are looking like, and I haven't done any of her gear stat rolls. Even after her treasure buff, she's still essentially doing the same thing. She just does it better. Now we're going to Scarletto. Now Scarlet As I said in my previous showcase, this was before I knew that you could 3-star the blue doll, and then once you transfer it to the purple doll, you already got 1 star on it. That's the unfortunate part. For Scarlet, I'll let you guys know, Scarlet is one of the units that I have been investing in. I believe I did a community post about Scarlet, so I'm just rehashing what happened. I'll show you guys the unit that I am working on at the moment for the gear stat rolls, but Scarlet's already done, Modernia's already done. Now we have Draku. We got her with her 3-star favorite item, and it has been a while since I leveled up Drake's gears, so that's why it's just there. I'm planning on coming around to it, but this is what her skill levels are looking like at the moment. I don't think, yeah, there you go. She has a cube. I forgot which cube this was. This was the, hold on, we're gonna figure it out right now. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I do not know what I'm doing. I believe it's this. There you go. So she gets a higher ammo capacity. So that's what she has for her Harmony Cube. That's what the Harmony Cube does for her. Snow White's not really high priority at the moment. I haven't done any of her gear stat rolls, so it's just a weld. Oh yeah, you don't have to keep talking, Snow White. I'm sorry. But Sakura, she has not been worked on at all besides, you know, skill levels. She does have a doll, but that's just there for extra stats for my anomaly intercept stage against Kraken. I haven't really done too much with her. But a unit I have done a lot with is Scarletto, Jetstream Scarlet. As you see here, I think I also did a community post, but she has the gear stats that I want on her, so that's pretty great. Almost all 10, 10, 10. I don't think you need the second skill to be at level 10. Yeah, max ammo capacity, reloads 100% of magazine. Yeah, to be honest, she's not really reloading all too much, even in her burst, so I believe you could just leave it at that. So I'll use the skill manuals for another unit that actually needs it. And this is what her cube is looking like. I forgot what cube is. It is better defense. Oh boy, I gotta give her a better cube, so I'll figure that out after this showcase. Leader is just best burst 1 support right now. Little Mermaid's giving her a run for her money, but I still think Leader is still just as good. I'd say Leader ekes out a higher spot on a tier list than Little Mermaid, but that's just my opinion. Then we have 2B. 2B is 2B, just a weld. I believe 10, 10, 10. Alice Popalis, a weld. I should give her her purple doll, and the skills are at all 10. I haven't fixed up any of her gear stat rolls since the last showcase. There's that. Now, this is the unit that I have been working on as of the time of this recording. So if we go to Ludmilla, just to let you guys know, whenever I don't have any of the locks on, it is the perfect stats that I want on a unit. That's if I'm working on them. If I'm not working on them and I just leave it blank, that means that they haven't been rolled yet. But Ludmilla is one of the units that I'm working with at the moment. So you can see that, yeah, she doesn't have a lot of locks, but here, if we go to the arms, she does have locks. I'm trying to re-roll that crit rate, turn that into elemental damage, and then over here, I'm trying to turn that into elemental damage as well. And then if we go to the doll, it's only 1 star. When I get the gear stats that I want for Ludmilla, most likely it'll be a 3-star doll. And that's another video that I want to do as well. After I finish Ludmilla, I'll have a unit that is essentially max gear stat rolls that I want in every element, so I'll most likely make a video about that. Just do something short and simple, nothing too crazy, but just letting you know how long it's taken. Going back to my spending, I do not spend any money on resources. I only spend money on tickets. So if a step up or there is a sale going on for the cash shop, I always buy the packs with tickets. I never buy packs with resources, because resources, you can get it in game. So we could go here and we could just kind of just go down. We could actually back out, because right after Ludmilla, there really isn't a unit that I have been working on exclusively besides like Red Hood, but Red Hood was already done a long time ago. So essentially everyone to, where is she right now? I believe everyone to the left of regular privity. Yeah, everyone to the left of regular privity going up the list, I have invested something in the gear stats, either a weld or higher than normal skill levels. I have a decent amount of units that I have put some investment in, but that's essentially where it stops. I might have leveled up their skill levels a little bit for solo raid, but most likely they are at level 444, the basic free-to-play spread for the skill levels. And then we could just scroll down a little bit. So Just another once over, just because. Even though I showed you guys earlier, you guys could see what's going on with my account. And then we just come back to the top. Yep. Good job, Rujo. Now, this is what our campaign clearing team is looking like. It has not changed at all, besides me finally crossing the 1 million combat power level. So I was excited about that. I believe at the time of the recording, I think it was a week before that I was able to cross 1 million. Everyone else has multiple dupes in them besides Crown. So I'm excited to get a dupe of Crown so I could get her wallpaper, and she's not going to be the only unit that doesn't have 3 stars. So that'd be awesome. But the team hasn't changed at all. Ever since that general team building guide I made, I haven't really changed my units. It's been this for campaign since I've recorded that supplement guide. Hey. So we are in the recycling group. So attacker, defender, supporter 162, 163, and 164. Then for the companies, Elysion, Bacillus, Tetra, Pilgrim, and Abnormal, that's 153, 151, 154, 148, and 146 with a general research level of 210. So pretty deep in there, but I think other people have more impressive recycling rooms than I do. Now we in the advice tab. One of my favorite rooms to show off because I'm a loser. The latest units that I have been working on has the case close on the unit themselves, so that is Jetstream Scarlet. I've gotten a decent amount of Pilgrims to rank 40. Now, I don't really use any of the gifts at all. So if we go to the gifts and go to the Black Shadow Scarlet or Jetstream Scarlet, you could see over here that I barely use any of the gifts. So people are probably yelling at me because they're like, why aren't you using the gifts? There's a reason why you give them so you can level them up faster, XYZ. If I'm advising them every day, then it's nothing really too crazy. Yeah, I'm not crossing over top 500 if I don't level them up all the way for advised levels. Like, I'm still floating within top 5, top 8%. I'm usually floating with this account. I think the solo raids are closed, unfortunately. So hopefully I'm able to show you guys, but if not, then that's where the usual placement of my solo raid is ranking. But if we could scroll down, we got a decent amount of maxes. That's why I said I don't really need to use the gifts because I've gotten a decent amount of units to that point. It's funny because right here, Maiden is right below Maiden, and I'm almost maxing them both out. But right now, like I said, with the case closed right next to their name, those are the units I'm working on right now. And then we could scroll down to the rank 1 to the level 1. So Mihara is next on the list, and right now the ones that haven't hit rank 10 yet are Maid, Anchor, Siren, and Brady. I'm ready for Brady. I don't have Crust right now, but I do have Phantom. So right after I max out someone or get them to rank 10, and I don't really care too much about that unit, I'll get Phantom up to 10, and then Mori's going to... But that's where my advised levels are at right now. Now we in Arena! So in Rookie Arena, I am currently at rank 19. But don't let this rank fool you, my guys. Like, this point accumulation is a lie. I'm in Arena Group 176. If someone could let me know, is the higher you go in Arena Groups, the stronger everyone else is, or it's just random? Because I'm floating within like 166 to 176. But this is where I'm at right now, and this is what my team is looking like at the moment. It hasn't changed at all since the 2nd anniversary showcase. And if we go to the special Arena tab, also, it hasn't changed at all. I should probably change the team since I have more units. And I remember, oh God, I think it was like the 14th month showcase that I showed you guys a little screenshot of what apparently is the best team to run or special arena. So I'm gonna have to go back into that video and see what the best team is. Right now, we're cruising on with Diamond 2. We were at Diamond 3 for the longest, but I'm coming back for my coveted challenger spot. Slowly but surely, I will grasp them by the balls. And then for Champion Arena, I haven't done Champion Arena. In my 15-month showcase, I said that I was going to take some time to learn Champion Arena. I haven't done so at this point. I do have some free time coming up, but hopefully I'll be able to give you guys a little more insight on Champion Arena and my monthly showcases for my 16th month next month. That is in June. Right now it's May 2025. So look out for that. Your boy is lazy with his main account too as well. I'm doing my best right now. It's a lot of work handling these two accounts, I'm not gonna lie. So in the Covenant Tribe Tower, for the regular Tribe Tower, we're at stage 431. Then for the company towers, we are at 358, 360, Xbox 360, 340, and 466 for Elysion, Bacillus, Tetra, and Overspecs Pilgrim. Tetra and Bacillus is a pain in the ass right now because both of these stages are Mother Whale stages. You guys know how hard Mother Whale is. Even if you are overpowered, you need particular units to actually clear Mother Whale, and that's where I'm at right now. You probably are yelling at me because you were looking at my roster and was like, what do you mean it's right there? But at the moment, those priorities are not in line with these towers at the moment, but I'm more in line with getting my anomaly intercept teams ready, clear higher damage nodes, damage thresholds, get a higher DPS check, because for the Kraken stage, I'm at the 7th node at the moment. So I want to make sure that all the other stages, I'm able to get to the 7th node as well. All right, let's cruise on over to Sim Room. So I just actually did this today for both my free-to-play account and my main account. This is the highest I've ever been. The ratio is at 37. I probably could go like one more ratio higher, but it's getting really difficult because you have to turn on all of your modifiers. I said it when it first launched, but I feel like Sim Room is endgame content to test your roster out. That's how I feel about it. My fellow veterans or my whales that are watching me could let me know in the comment section. Hey, like, no, I don't believe so. And I was like, okay, you know, I see it this way, but different strokes for different folks, I guess. All right, cool. So we're in Anomaly Intercept. Now, these other teams that I am working with, we just use Kraken as an example. I separated the teams by elements. So this is essentially my Kraken team right here. So I swapped out leader for Little Mermaid because it's a win unit. Third win unit isn't bad at all. And then she is actually pretty decent. For my free-to-play campaign clearing team, I actually might bump off leader for Little Mermaid because she does so much. I'm not sure. I'd have to do a little more testing. But this is what my Kraken team is looking like. This is what my Harvester team is looking like. This is what my Endavilla team is looking like. The only really good fire unit I have is Modernia. And then, yeah, everyone is just lagging way behind. Modernia is the carry, so it doesn't really matter. And then over here, we have Glass Slippers team. We're just supercharging Scarlet. I might just swap Scarlet out for Cinderella because her bursts do way more damage. Even though I invest a shit ton of rocks into Scarlet, I barely have anything invested in Cinderella. And her burst, it's just outpacing Scarlet's burst, which is kind of sad. It is what it is at the end of the day. You need to get power crap, but shift up is pretty good with keeping power creep to a minimum. And then this is my Ultra team, just all iron units. Red Hood is the carry. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, just like Lost Sector in my free-to-play account, my main account, yep, look at that. Don't be doing shit. I believe that there isn't any newer cubes. I could be... Oh, there you go. There's a new cube. So your boy has to get on the grind then. I have to get that new cube. I don't know what the new cube does. Most likely after this, I'll figure out what the new cube does. So your boy has content to be doing on his free time whenever I do have free time. So here we are in campaign, but the hard mode, because your boy is diamond right now. So we're at 30-20. Particular stage is kicking my ass. But if we go to... up here in the right corner, you can see coming soon. You know what that means? It means that I've already cleared the main campaign. The normal difficulty is where I'm at right now in the hard stage, in the hard mode of campaign. Now, if you guys thought that my free-to-play account was a pack rat screen, now this is a pack rat screen. Look at all these dupes that I have. Holy shit. 7 dupes of Julia and 6 dupes of Signal. Look at everyone else. Those are the 2 highest that I have in my box right now. But why don't I use them? I like doing my weeklies. I like doing my weeklies as fast as possible. So that's the reason why I have them stockpiled. Like my free-to-play account, the core dust cases are looking kind of scarce right now. Holy shit. I'm gonna need a healer because your boy is down bad for these cases. And then even worse, I don't have a lot of credit cases. Your boy is living that broke life right now. Your boy out here living off that ice soup diet with how many credits I have on this account. Oh my god, bro. But what's not bad is how many gold molds I have. Oh my gosh, look how many gold molds I have. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You're so cool, Rujo. I know. Thank you, Rujo. Look at how many blue tickets I have. 743 blue tickets. I was splooging a little bit on the blue tickets. I was like, you know what? I did some summons, and I think I went through 300 blue tickets before. So imagine I had 300 more blue tickets than what I had now. I would have crossed 1,000 blue tickets saved up. And from my second anniversary to now, I believe I had more skill manuals in my second anniversary than I do now, because this last solo raid with Gluttony, I had over maybe 5,000, 6,000 regular skill manuals, not the elemental manuals, because those are pretty easy to get. But the actual skill manuals, the blue ones, the purple ones, and the yellow ones, those are holy schmoly, brother. I'm running out, but they're replenishing themselves. I believe I was at like 500 blue skill manuals. Up here, we also have 100 rainbow tickets. So your boy is just saving up. Nothing too crazy that he wants at the moment. Most likely we'll have a summon video for the summer units. The collab that's coming up soon is the Stellar Blade collab. So I believe that's coming soon. That should be coming around before the summer event or before the bunny girl event. I don't know if we're gonna have the bunny girl event, to be honest, but they have done it 2 years in a row, so why stop now? But that's just my guess. I don't work at Shift Up, but any Shift Up ninjas are watching this video, hey, I'd love to work for your company. And then we are here in the equipment tab. It is looking scarce because I had to speed level up people's equipment so I could get them ready for this solo raid. To be honest, I have not recovered fully from the second anniversary solo raid where I also had to just feed them equipment. Your boy's gonna be in a forever drought. I don't know if I'll ever be as high in equipment like in my free-to-play account. But what is higher is the dolls that I have. I have more dolls on this account than my free-to-play account because this account has been around longer. Surprise, surprise. But this is what it's looking like right now. I should be assigning more blue dolls to units because they just are plentiful. You can see I have like 24 of the submachine gun units. No one really meta is a submachine gun unit besides Quincy maybe and Little Mermaid, but nobody outside of that is pretty meta with a submachine gun. So here we go. There's Arcana. Oh my gosh. So kawaii desune. The little peace sign that she gives. So when we go to the right, Mihara is still available. So in 2 days from now, your boy is going to be trying to get that gacha skin. I already have her 3-starred. But over here, as you see, we exchanged the bonus recruit 3 times already. That's what I meant by, oh yeah, I would have had over 1,000 blue tickets if I didn't spend them. And then here we are in the wish list. So this is what my wish list is looking like at the moment. We're getting pretty close to having all the units. I believe that there is a unit in Elysion that I don't know. I already have all the Elysion units. Oh, I just clicked off of it. And for Miscellaneous, I have all the Miscellaneous units. Okay, why do I keep clicking off? I'm a freaking idiot. Holy shit. And then I need Crust over here. So Crust is a unit that I need. Well, no, whatever. And then over here, I might as well just keep doing that anyway. But over here, we essentially just have all the units besides Crust and Trina. It's been a long time since I've caught up this fast due to the sheer amount of units that Shift Up is releasing. So this is probably the closest I've been to having a full Nikke PDR roster. After this, I know it's not going to be as caught up. I'm just waiting for Modernia's next dupe. I can't wait for that Prism profile picture. It's gonna look so beautiful. Alrighty then. Now we're just gonna go over the miscellaneous stuff, the etc. stuff. So this is what my Outpost defense is looking like. We're at 461, and these are my minute and hour accumulations. And then we go up to the profile picture over here. As you see right here, there's my banner, and then these are my backgrounds that I have and the stickers that I have. There we go. So these are the stickers. I have a lot of redeeming currency that I have up here, so I can just essentially get whatever I want, but there's nothing really that I want at the moment. And then here we are. This is the ranking room, etc. part. The miscellaneous part of the video is the perfect place for me to put this because it's nothing really that crazy. This asshole, like I said in my second anniversary showcase, this asshole is just far and away just stomping my shit in. He's almost at 2 million. He's at 1.5 million combat power level. Like, bro, make it make sense. The only thing that he has over me is the sheer amount of combat power he has. I'm just out over here being a better whale than he is. But I think that this guy is a bigger whale than I am because if we go to the tribe tower ranking, he's like far and away way higher than me. He's at 502. And then if we go down to the manufacturer tribe tower rankings, look at how crazy far he is. 412 on Elysion. Then over here, 380 on Miscellaneous. And then on Petra, 496. I'm at 339 right now. Look how crazy that deficit is. And then if we go to Overspecs and Pilgrim, bro is almost 100 floors over me. But yeah, this is the asshat that's keeping me away from the Covenant goal. I'm over here second place. If you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the main account showcase. My free-to-play account's monthly. This one's going to be semi-annually. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the solo raid attempts will be added to the end of this video. If you are interested, I'd greatly appreciate if you guys were to watch that. If not, then hey, that's fine. Thank you for watching the video. But with that being said, thank you guys for the support you guys have been giving me. At the time of this recording, I was able to get my AdSense account started. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. All of that goes a long way. You guys don't understand how those little things could help in the long run. And I'll see you guys again in the next showcase or in the next video. But until then, guys, I love seeing your faces. I love seeing my regulars. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, 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 bye.
気の看板メニュー召し上がれ。
道に迷った時はこの明かりを思い出すのよ。
おやパフェ。
私を縛って。すぐに戻る。すぐに戻る。手が滑る。もう一度。クラウンに一緒にいいかしら。 ぐ戻る。高出力でいく。永遠の幸せな世界へ。ちょっと待っててくださいね。1、2、ちょっと待っててくださいね。1、2。最高。今だ、終わらせる。ちょっと待っててくださいね。最高出力でいく。ちょっと待っててくださいね。1、2。最高出力でいく。最高出力でいく。1、2。ちょっと待っててくださいね。ちょっと待っててくださいね。最高出力でいく。みんな飛びかかれ。1、2。1、2。ちょっと待っててくださいね。最高出力でいく。みんな飛びかかれ。装填します。最高出力でいく。ちょっと待っててくださいね。1、2。最高出力でいく。最高出力でいく。終わらせる。ちょっと待っててくださいね。1、2。ちょっと待っててくださいね。最高出力でいく。楽しいよ。1、2。ちょっと待っててくださいね。最高出力でいく。1、2。